I secured second rank.
Okay.
So I was like, oh my god, why did I secure the second
I
rank?
missed the
have
laptop.
I should have had the laptop.
Okay.
In those years, we saw there was this trend when every GAT topper was the 10th class topper. Your institution has played definitely a major role in a lot of people's life.
हमारे साथ हैं अनका बिनते इरशाद। अनका, आपका बहुत बहुत इस्तकबाल आज के इस इंटरव्यू में।
Thank you.
प्लीज टेक अस थ्रू योर जर्नी। कैसी रही प्रिपरेशन? आप किसी एकेडमी में गए या सेल्फ स्टडी किया?
तो असेंशली जो मेरा सिविल सर्विसेज का ये जो सफ़र शुरू हुआ, ये कॉलेज के बाद ही शुरू हुआ। कॉलेज के ईयर्स में मैं चाहती थी कि मैं इस तरह जाऊं, तो आई थिंक इट वाज ड्यूरिंग द कॉलेज वेयर द सीड वाज सोन, बट द एक्चुअल प्रिपरेशन बिगैन राइट आफ्टर द कॉलेज एंडेड, व्हिच वाज इन 2022.
Okay.
I graduated from St. Stephen's College, University of Delhi in 2022, and in July 2022 I started to prepare holistically for
Okay.
this examination, and I appeared for this examination in 2023, and that's it.
बताइए कि अलोहा के कोर्सेज से कुछ फायदा हुआ कि नहीं?
I would say very honestly speaking, Aloha जब मैंने ज्वाइन किया, मतलब it was my father's decision to enroll me there.
Okay.
But once I joined it, it was a fun activity for me because you have to go there for like 2 hours or something, and
yeah.
spend there, and it was fun because every Sunday you go there, somebody drops you there, and then you have to come back, and like on the way back, the motivation was, and now you will get some something good to eat, a burger, a sandwich, something like that sort.
That was the motivation.
Because we were very young back then, and
Right.
I mean, to be very honest, when you are in 5th grade and 6th grade, you do not
don't
have
realize,
that ability to differentiate between what is going to be beneficial for you in the long run.
Yeah.
But perhaps your parents see through that lens that it's maybe going to be, it's going to improve your performance, or because their motive always has been that do whatever you want to do, but whenever you do things, do it with all your heart. Make sure you excel in it. If you're not able to excel in that field, then it becomes a problem.
राइट। अच्छा, अगर हम गैट एग्जाम की बात करें, आपको क्या लगता है, चाहे आप उस वक्त आप शायद रियलाइज नहीं कर पा रही हैं, अब जब आपने ये एग्जाम क्वालिफाई किया, तो इस तरह के इम्तिहान जब हम 5th क्लास से 10th क्लास के बच्चों के लिए मुनक्किद करते हैं, दे गो थ्रू प्रीलिम्स, मेंस एंड पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट, तो इससे उनकी पर्सनालिटीज एनरिच होती हैं। क्या ये फायदेमंद होगा उनके लिए?
I would say definitely a big yes to that, because see, that process is cumbersome. Even when you're in your formative years, you're very young, and having to write an examination which requires some kind of patience and that level of dedication.
You have
and
to develop
hard work.
that.
You develop those traits early on.
Yeah.
Perhaps I didn't realize it back then, but maybe it would have helped me definitely. I enjoyed doing it because I enjoyed writing.
Okay.
So prelims, once it was done, then mains was like a fun thing for me because it was कि चलो लिखना है. I'm talking about like 5th grade, as a 5th grader.
उस वक्त क्या mental status था?
Because there were some because you guys ask very beautiful questions. They're very basic, yet they check your clarity.
Right.
So I wrote the examination and it was good. And at that time again, incentive, जैसा आप बोलते हैं कि बच्चों को incentives बहुत पसंद होते हैं. Now the first prize was laptop.
Okay.
I remember it very vividly, and I secured second rank.
Okay.
So I was like, oh my god, why did I secure the second
I
rank?
missed the laptop.
I should have had the laptop.
Okay.
So those were the kind of things, but I would want to say that once you have those incentives, it essentially develops that trait in the students early on, that competitiveness.
And that interest.
That competitiveness in the students, which is very important, because see, we have our enrollment ratio which is quite high in the schools, and even in the higher education it's quite high, but the problem is with the quality education.
Right.
If any platform or any institution which is trying to improve the quality education, it's going to benefit people, because we have to have the exposure, because we have to compete with the people, and we have seen students from across Kashmir who are excelling and doing top-notch things across the world, not only in the country. So I think these institutions, definitely, your institution has played definitely a major role in a lot of people's life. In those years, we saw there was this trend when every GAT topper was the 10th class topper.
Okay.
So that was also a thing. I remember my senior, Anika, she was my senior, and she topped the GAT examination, and then she topped the JK Bose examination in 10th grade also.
Right.
So those were like small things, that motivated us, and they were like a beacon of light. Oh, if she can do it, then probably I can do it too.
Right. And when you talk about personality development, you have to use a multi-pronged approach. Schools play a part.
Yes.
Then there are after-school programs like Aloha. They play their part. Shukriya. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you so much for having me.